Hi. So today I will be showing you how to build a miniature Mig-29 in Roblox Plane Crazy. It looks difficult, but is not as hard as you would think. It handles... Okay, that's annoying. It handles pretty well. It's not too bad. The only thing is it does go up while you're flying. I don't remember if I put a helium block inside or not, but we will get into that too during the tutorial. So, enjoy. First, let me check something real quick. Nope, I guess we do not have a healing block. Okay, so first, you are going to start off with a 1x2 half wedge down. We're going to place it like this. Going to raise it up one time. Then you're going to grab a half block and place it like this. And then one more right there. Then you're gonna grab a half wedge, a full half wedge, put it right there. Then you will use this color for the nose. And then for the body of the plane, you will use this color. Then you will now place 2 blocks. Then you will grab your pilot seat and place it like this. Then you want to grab the color of the body and you want to paint the pilot seat that exact color, including the 2 blocks. Then you're going to extend it. Two more blocks and then put a half wedge there. Or half block there. Then you will place 3 blocks in this exact orientation. Then place 2 more, just like this. Now you will place a rocket engine. If you want to, you can make these super rocket engines, but it is not recommended. Then place another block right here. Also color these rocket engines just black. Just black. Then you will grab a pyramid wedge and place it right there. And color it this color. Also, if I'm moving too fast, feel free to slow down the video or pause the video at any moment. You should have these combinations for the motors. Also, if you want to, you can turn off collision, because this plane was made a while back when that setting was not an option. So you are able to turn that off. Then you're going to grab a motor 2, and you're going to place 2 exactly like this. And you're going to color them this color. Then, for this motor, you will grab these settings. Backward S, forward W, speed of 3, max torque of 30, max angle 10, tolerance 3, servo toggled, collision. You can turn collision off if you want to also. And then for this motor, same thing, but switch the controls to backward W, forward S. I'm turning off collision because I don't really feel like it. Feel free to leave that on if you'd like. Also, I'm gonna make an update to the plane mid-tutorial. Give me a minute. It's going to be colored that color. Actually, wait, never mind. I remembered why I had it like that. I might add that in bloopers. You know, I'm gonna keep it in the video. So, what you want to do is right here, place 2 control panels like that. And for the settings, leave them off. And then color them this color. And then, right here, you want to go ahead and place 3 one by one delta wings right there. And then for right here, place 1 by 2 delta wing right there. And then the rest, also update, I messed up on this part. Please, if you put it there, switch it. And then for this little gap, you will get a 1 by 1 wing. Moving on to the other one. Oh, let me also put that there. You will grab 3 more delta wings. Don't forget that 1 by 1 wing panel. And a 1 by 2. And color those that color. This, this will be another motor lock. Make sure to put it in these settings. Velocity off, collision off, toggle off, lock on, powered off, reset on, off. This you don't have to mess with. Put these as keypad minus if you're on computer. If you're on mobile, feel free to update the controls however you'd like. Place 10 motors in this exact orientation. I'm going to go around in a little bit so you can actually look. Alright, here we go. Hopefully, with the coloring I put on, you can see a bit better. Alright, now we want to color these motors. All this color. If you want to, I'm not sure if it will work, but you can replace this with compressors now that they have come out. And then here, we're going to place 3 1x1 delta wings. And then place 6 1x1 delta wings and 2 1x2 wing panels. And then 2 1x1s. And then 2 1x3 delta wings. And then color these all this color. Also, reminder, if you feel like I'm going fast anytime throughout this tutorial, feel free to slow it down. Because if you get behind, it's kind of on you for not slowing it down. That's just how it is. So be nice about that. But feel free to slow it down if you need to. Alright, now you're going to place 3 half blocks. Exactly like this. And then color them that color. Now, you are going to grab a half wedge down, 1x2. And you are going to place it right there. Then now, you are going to grab one of those new plates. You're going to grab a plate and you're going to place it right there and color it black. And so you don't miss it later, you're gonna place a trail. Make sure, if you want to, you can keep this trail on for a trail behind your jet. But it's not recommended for aesthetic. Place it right there and color it this color. Then we're gonna come over here. We're going to place 1, 2, 3 half blocks. And then now, you're going to grab 2 super rocket engines, place them there. Oh, I also forgot to show y'all the thrust control. For increasing power, you're going to use shift, and for decreasing, you're going to use control. That's specifically left shift and left control. Also, this was my mistake. Do not color the rocket engines this color. It'll throw off the color patterns. Now, you're going to grab a full half wedge from wedges, and you're going to place it right there. And color that blue. Then, you will grab a landing gear, and you will place it like this. And color it full blue because it'll look better inside the body of the plane. And then you're going to place 2 half blocks right here. Color those that color. Then you're going to grab a motor and turn it into the motor lock like we've been doing. And you want to place it there. Then you will grab a wedge 1x2 and place it there. Then grab a block. Paint those black. Then grab a wedge 1x4. Paint that this color. The color we've been using for the body of the plane. Can't forget this. So grab plates. Place 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Then place 2 like that. Then 4 like that. And then 2 like that. If I went too fast on that part and you don't know what I did, just rewind the video, slow it down, and you'll see. This is the first and only checkpoint. Your plane, so far, should look like this. Yes, you're going to see that gap. I'll fix that in a second because it's on the original plane. What you're going to do for this gap is you're going to place a half block. And you're going to color that the color we've been using. Or whatever color you're using for your Mig-29. Oh yeah, I also forgot to announce at the beginning of the video, I think, that this is a Mig-29. And then you will place 3 half blocks like this. Paint those this color. Then you will grab more landing gear and place it like this. And once again, paint the entire landing gear, the blue we've been using, or whatever you're using. Also, yes, this is my first tutorial. It's not much, but I did put somewhat effort into this. Considering, yeah, never mind. Then grab a plate and place it right here. Paint it black. If you're wondering, you can spawn it. The back of the plane, when I get up, should look like this. Yes, that blue blob's supposed to be there, it's fine. It's part of the landing gear. Also, this will be filled in soon with this. Matter of fact, we're actually moving on to that part. For this part, you want to grab a motor and turn it into a motor lock. And you want to place them both right there. Then, color them this color. Then, grab a half block, place it there, and then another half block and place it here. Then, grab a plate and put it here. We're going to paint that black. Now, you go into wings and you grab a delta wing. We're going to paint that what we've been painting the plane. Also, delete these two delta wings and put a wing panel 1x1 right here, and then put the delta wing 1x2 and color those blue. My fault. Then we're gonna come over here, grab another plate. We're going to place two like that, one under the intake piece and then one under the motor. Same thing on the other side. Color those blue. If you want to know, this is how it should look so far. Let me get out of this one. Well, let's retry that. I need to see. Can't even spawn this time. This is what it should look like so far. Also, correction on this little piece. Delete that and that. Grab a motor and turn it into a motor lock. Then place the half block. Right here, we're going to place a wing panel 1x1 and a control surface. Then make it to where this control surface does not move. Do that same thing on the other side. Also, if you did not see, this is what it should be. Wing panel 1 by 1, and then control surface 1 by 1. Paint those this color. Then you're going to place 4 wing panels like this, and a wing panel 1 by 1 right there. Then you're gonna grab a delta wing 1 by 2 and place that there. And then a delta wing 1 by 1 and place them both here. Should have this so far on both sides. Oh my god, I'm about to crash it. Oh, that's why. A long ass tank. Okay. That. Then grab another delta wing 1 by 2 and place it right there. And paint it the color you've been using. I might have to cut into another server during this. Paint this blue. Oh wait, I didn't even say. That's a delta wing 1 by 4. Then grab another delta wing 1 by 4. Place it here. Then here you're going to want to place this, a delta wing 1 by 2 right there. Then repeat that on the other side. Then you want to grab motor 2, copy that, put it on here. Both of these sides are going to have a motor 2 with the same exact settings for the turning. And then you're going to put those right here. Then you're going to grab a control surface 1 by 1. And paint that blue. And then you wanna, okay, let me let the lag calm down so y'all can see better from that annoying tank. Alright. You're gonna place that on the other side and paint it blue too. And set it that way. Then you're going to want another control surface 1 by 1 right there so it doesn't make contact with the motor so it can move. And then place a wing panel 1 by 3 on both sides. Oh, that's it. But yeah, that's it. There's your completed Mig-29. You the But there's your finished tutorial. You may have fun with your plane if you built it right. Don't mind the lag. This is just testing, by the way. Also, remember all your controls. G is to put up the landing gear. I didn't bother with the landing gear. It doesn't really matter. But enjoy!